Hi, all my crafty friends. I hope y'all are having a great day today. Today, we're going to be starting a slimline card using the Ceya products that I got. So what we're going to be doing is some fun techniques. So you're going to want to stay tuned for this one. Okay, you guys, are you ready to get started on this? So we're going to be doing a slimline card, and we're going to be using the Ceya, and this is the Ultra Fine glitter. It is the pink glitter, okay? And then we're going to be using the Star Confetti glitter, and that is in pink, and then the red holographic heart glitter, okay? And we're going to be combining these together for a shaker, so that's going to be fun. And then we're also going to be using this powder. This is the mica powder, along with some of this cream paste from Stamperia. Okay, and yeah, so we've got some fun things going on. You're going to want your double back tape because I have a neat trick to show you using some word dies, okay? So this is the little slimline die we're going to be using, all right? And my friend Kimmy Murray sent this to me, I believe she sent this to me for Christmas. I don't know if it was this last year, 2022, I believe it was. And so, if I could get this out of here. I did create a card with this when I first got it. And y'all, it turned out so super cute. I'm going to share that with you in just a second. So, I don't know if this is still available or not, but it's super cute. It's super cute die. But let me go ahead and share with you the card that I created. So this is the first card that I created with this die, and it turned out so super beautiful. I absolutely love it. And it's a easel card, so it stands up just like this. Okay, and then this is the inside. So I think it turned out so cute. Absolutely love that. So anyway, so that is the card that I created, but this card is going to be a little different. So let's go ahead and get started. So for this card, you're going to need, if you have a similar die that has words like this, okay, you're going to need a piece of white cardstock. And I could have sworn I had some white cardstock sitting here with me. Let me grab some. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to grab your double back tape, and let me see. Oh, it looks like I am out of my big roll, so I'm going to go opt for my little roll here. So I'm just going to have to double this up. So you're going to grab your double back tape and put it across your paper. Okay, just like that. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to go ahead and double this up and put the next one right next to that. Okay, just like that. And there we go. All right, burnish that in really good. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you are going to just lift this tape up. Okay, and then I already went ahead and poured some of the pink glitter into here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and scooch this all the way down here and just put that on there like that, and have it come all the way down, just like that. Okay. You could also use your fingers if you wanted to. Like, it doesn't bother me to use my fingers for certain things. But I know some people don't like handling a lot of stuff. So, and I understand that because I get tired of the glue sometimes sticking to my fingers. Oh, yeah, I get tired of that. So, there we go. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and tap it out. All right. And we are going to just grab a little wet nap or a dried wipey. Okay. And you're just going to go ahead and rub that just like this. So basically you're getting all the excess off as well. Okay. So just rubbing that on there just like that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our dye, okay, and, oh, there's my other dye. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to cut these out. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my stuff here, and and basically what I want is I just want the letters. I'm not really looking to cut out all of the items, the hearts and such. I just really want the letters. So I'll go ahead and grab those and bring this forward. So now let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead, see if this works like I want it to. Hope so. Looks like it's coming out. I don't want to pull it because it may pull the adhesive off, and I don't want the adhesive to come off of the back. So that came off. Let's see here. And that's okay if the hearts come off, you guys. We're not doing that right now. But I do want, and it looks like the outline is okay. So for this part, I'm just looking at getting out the letters, but the pink outline is also coming out, which is great because that gives us a second way to use this on another card. So I finished weeding out the remainder of the outline and then the W, and I just needed to get out the other letters from this die, which came out pretty easily. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is get this love die, and this is the other part of that word die, and we're going to cut out that, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. So I'm just looking to get out the letters. I am not really worried about the hearts and such, like, you know, that come with the die cut. I just wanted the letters for this part, but since we have the pink leftover outline of the words or the letters, then we can use that on another card. Okay, so that is that. The next thing we're going to do is I'm taking another scratch piece of paper and I'm going to cut out the same items, but this time they're just going to be in white. Okay, and I go ahead and put that one there and tear this paper here. Alrighty, and then grab another piece. And again, these are just scratch pieces of paper that I have in my stash. So that's what your 2-inch, 3-inch papers are good for when you save them. They're just good for little things like this. Yep, and I put this on the wrong side. So y'all, that did not cut out like I wanted, but it did a nice embossing. It did emboss it. So I'm going to take another one here. And I'll take this one off. there's some of the letters. And this really is a nice die. It comes out pretty easy. It's, I think with the stickers, with the double back tape on it, I think that's why it was having such a hard time coming out. So anyway, so I'm going to put this off to the side real quick, and we'll deal with that one in just a bit. I'm going to go ahead and cut out this one. Alrighty, so there are both of these. So now you have a white one and a pink one. And basically what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and place the pink letters inside of the white and the white letters inside of the pink. So you've got two different cards that you can make now. So again, here are the letters for the white. You can just go ahead and snag those up and put those over there. So you've got two cards that are great and ready to go. Alrighty, so I chose my papers, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut this out. Now, I have to kind of be careful on how I cut this out because I don't have a long cutting board, or I mean a plate. So I have to put this down here like this. Okay, and then kind of run it through, and then kind of run it back through it again. Okay, so we're going to go out. So, alrighty. Okay, so this is now cut out, and just going to go ahead and I think I'm done with this. So let's stick this away. Okay. And I am definitely going to be saving all these little bits of hearts, and these are going to go inside of the shaker. So I think this is going to be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab the die cut here. And there we go. And any little bits and pieces, you just want to weed those out. Alrighty. Okay, so these little guys can go in that jar. Remember I told you about that, my jar that I keep some of my little pieces and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and grab that little jar and stick all those little pieces right in there. And there we go. So there is that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is now we're just going to go ahead and we are going to put this together. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my cardstock and everything, and then I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I cut everything out, and I went ahead and cut out a backing. We cut out this piece here from the die. I went ahead and cut out a layered piece for the card. Okay, the card measures 4 3/8 by 9 3/8. Okay, so if you wanted to make a card this size, you would cut it at 8 3/4 by 9 3/8. Okay, so 9 3/8 by 8 3/4. That's what you would cut your card at, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and layer this piece on top of here. Now I cut my piece down to fit a little bit, like about 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch of a border on it, okay? It's a really tiny border on there, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and grab this piece. This piece is actually going to be down here on there, and I thought that would be super cute with the little letters on it. And then this will go on top of here, and this will be our shaker piece. So we're going to go ahead and stick down some of these on there, and I can't wait. I'm thinking it's going to be so cute. And then once we do that, we'll go ahead and lay these down. Okay, these will lay on top of the card itself. Okay, and this is going to be with love. Alrighty, and we're going to stick these on top of here just like this. So these will go inlay inside of the little white pieces. Okay, so I think that's going to be super cute. So I'm hoping that works. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together real quick, and I'm going to fast forward through this part. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and get started with assembling our card. And here I just cut out a piece of silver foiled cardstock. This cardstock is a Recollections foil cardstock, and I just placed that on the base of my card. And then we're going to go ahead and just smooth that and burnish that in really good. After we do that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere the acetate to the back of that frame there, and then I'm going to grab the thin stripped foam adhesive strips, and I'm going to adhere those on around the frame there on the back side. And I did double those up, so there is a double foam adhesive around the edging of that frame there, and that's just to keep in our sequins. So I just wanted a double one because sometimes it gets too much, so I think a double border adds a little bit more protection to keep everything in, and it raises it a little bit, so you have a little bit more wiggle room for your shaker bits. Okay, so once I get the top on with acetate and everything, we're going to go ahead and I cut out the W and place that on top of the acetate window there. And I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of the word with. So I'm going to now just take the letters that are cut out, okay, and those are going to go inside of the border of that word. And I love doing this technique, you guys. This type of technique is so neat because this is where you can use your word dies that are opened faced so many different ways. So yeah, so I just think that it just gives it a really neat contrast, mixing and matching colors within that word die. So next I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add some of those white little hearts that were attached to the die. Now I'm just going to go ahead and place those on there like that, and we're going to do the same thing with the word love. So I'm just putting some glue on the back of there, and we're going to go ahead and just place that right there on top of that window. And then again, I'm just taking my letters off of the Xyron sheet, and I'm just placing them inside of that border, and voila, we are done. So next we're just putting some tape on the back of that, and we're going to add that to the silver cardstock. And once we place this on top of our silver cardstock and the card base itself, we're pretty much done. So I hope you guys really like this technique and you get to try it out. It's super fun, and I really like adding a bit of pizzazz to the cards. I think it looks so pretty. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the final piece. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished card. I think it turned out so great. And oh my gosh, I love the shakers. And yeah, I love it. I love it. I love those little hearts and the little stars that are inside of there. So stinking cute. And I love how the pink glitter on the words are so pretty. So pretty. So on the hearts, or on the words, I went ahead and added some red. I got jewel drops from Nouveau, and I just thought that these would be so cool. So basically, I just kind of took the little drops and dropped them right there in the center of all of the little paper hearts here. So cute. So there we go. And then on the inside, I went ahead and just placed down a piece of the pattern paper that I used for the back of the card, the shaker. And I just think that turned out so stinking cute. And I can go ahead and put Happy Valentine's Day and all of that good stuff. So there we go, you guys. There is my little shaker card or Valentine's Day card for my swap partner. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys liked this video. Please give me a thumbs up, comment, and a like. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks again for joining me today, y'all. Don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos.